University juries, panels of judges, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. In spite of the fact that wetlands in local communities are used by the local people for food, as source of food, fishing, building materials, and non-other consumable goods, most of the time, policymakers will convert the wetland to other uses without a proper assessment of the value of the wetland to the local community. Just as you can see from my slide, that is a tractor from the government trying to deprive the local people from using the wetland without actually capturing the value of the wetland to the local people. And I discovered that part of the problem is that because most of the wetland goods are not sold in the market, it's difficult to actually convince policymakers that local people drive economic value from the wetland. So to resolve the problem, I adopted a method called contingent valuation method. Contingent valuation method is a method that you apply to study environmental goods and apply economic to them, those environmental goods that are not sold in the market. And with that, I was able to interview 988 wetland users in 17 local wetland communities. And with that method, I placed before them two choices: conservation and conversion. And I asked the local people using the contingent valuation method, which one did they prefer, conservation or conversion? At the end of my study, I discovered that over 90% of the wetland users prefer conservation. They were totally against conversion. And I discovered that apart from using the wetland as source of food, source of building materials, they have other non-use value, which are called non-consumable value. And as you can see from my slide, there are ancestral value, cultural value, bequest value, existence value. And most of the time, when wetlands are converted to other uses, these type of values are never captured. And as you can see from my slide, the bequest value is the value of the wetland users insisting that they have a value that the wetland should remain for their children. And previous study shows that most of the time, government does not consider this. And at the end of the day, I was able to get the statistics of the wetland value. And with these statistics, I suggest that planner can use it to argue with policymakers on the reason why there should not be conversion of the wetland, but it should be conserved. Because sustainable use of the wetland demands that the wetland should be used in such a manner that the welfare and the well-being of the local people are not jeopardized. Thank you.